Welcome. Welcome to Open Mic Night. There you see by the title. I'm gonna tell you this right here. The bottom line to it is that what I'm thinking, what she did, where she came from, and is it right for a woman or man to sleep their way to the top, right? And the reason I came up with this title was because Joy Taylor, who is the sister of a Hall of Famer, Jason Taylor, who played for the Miami Dolphins, right? She's she's a, she was a bartender and she worked for a radio station. She was pretty good at it, but I think she got a foot in the door with her brother being an ex NFL player. She slept with the executive of Fox Sports Network. You know what I'm saying? And with Emmanuel, well, I can't pronounce his last name, whatever. But if you want to sleep your way to the top of some kind of industry, okay, I ain't got no problem with it. But what I find is have a problem with is when you do it and you're married and you do it and say now you got the power and try to use it against the man against the big honcho that you slept with. That's where I got the problem with that situation at. That's where I got the problem. So you go sleep with the executive of a major station, a major company. That's what ABG saying to you. You go respect it together. You go sleep with a major executive of a major uh, 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 broadcasting company. They sleep the way to get what you position you want to get in, and you're married. That's is the problem I don't like because when you do that, when women, because we know that men that does does that, right? We know that, but when women does it, it make the women that really had the skills and the experience, it make it hard for them to get where they want to get to. Hey, correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not just gonna point my finger at her. I'm gonna point my finger at the other two too. See, why are you gonna put if you are a big executive, a big owner, minority owner, or whatever of a business, why would you want to sleep with a woman and get her a position at the top, but when she's not doing a good job, when she don't do a good job, you try to get rid of her, but you can't get rid of her because you're gonna make an accusation that you did something to her. Like sexual assault, great fabrication, allegation. And she said, and she us told her hairdresser, her ex hairdresser this, who is they can put a lawsuit, whatever she's doing. So when you go and say that you got the power, now you threaten a man's livelihood just to try to keep your job. Just try to keep your job. Why do you do that? Why do women and men do that? Get leverage on somebody and try to keep what they have and try to destroy somebody else if they don't do what they say. Let me know. How do y'all feel about that? Do you feel it right for a woman like George Taylor? Yes, I call her name George Taylor to sleep her way to the top. Just get Baylor to go out off of 1.5 million for I guess sexual favors or something. Yeah, they ain't gonna tell the truth together. You know they not. Cause they get mad, and the man or woman, whoever slept their way to the top, when that man or woman that you slept with find out you not good at your job and you try to fire you, then you want to get mad. Then you want to get mad. Why you want to get mad for when I'm gonna say this? I'm gonna say this. She, if of your boss that you working for, I don't care who you working for, come proposition of female, I will give you this position if you sleep with me or you do some sexual favor for me. I guarantee you there are some women that would do it, there's some women that won't do it. There's some women would do it, and there's some women won't do it. There's some men would do it, there's some men that won't do it. So, women, you have the obligation to keep your leg closed. You got the obligation to keep your leg closed. When your obligation is to keep your leg closed and you use it to get your way to the top, how are people gonna look at you? If people gonna look at you in a different light? No, they're not gonna look at you in a different light. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they you. People do it all the time. That this that. Yeah, they do it, and the men and women that do it is wrong. The men and women that suggest that is wrong. Why are you sleeping your way to the top? Use your knowledge and skills of what you know to get your way to the top. Just to say you open a business, you're the owner of that business, and how you gonna get that business off the ground? How you gonna get that business noticed? How you gonna get that business booming? I don't know. I have no idea how you're gonna do it. But guess what? It will be what it is. It is what it is. George Taylor slept away to the top, got in the door. I guess her brother had something to do with it. But what you gonna do? I'm see can I find the article on this. Hold on. Okay, let me see can I find something here. She stepped away to the top. Okay, this is from the Sporting News. Okay, this was the Sporting News. Respect to you, Miss Chicago. Yeah, people don't know their worth together. They sure don't know their worth. Fox Sports, this says Fox Sports lawsuit explain what to know about Skip Bayless, George Taylor workplace misconduct allegation. Fox Sports was rocked by a workplace misconduct lawsuit Friday filed by a former hairstylist for some of the company's on-air personalities. The suit filed in Los Angeles includes allegations against a handful of well-known sports media members, leading to explosive reaction on social media and relative silence from those involved. Okay. Here's what you need to know about the lawsuit, including the allegation and the individual involved. Fox Sports lawsuit explained hairstylist, I can pronounce her name, alleged she was forced to endure a misogynist, racist, and ableist workplace where executive and talent were allowed to physically and verbally abuse workers with impunity from 2012 through 2024. Right? Here's the most notable claims from the 42-page filing. This is a 42-page filing of this report, right? Skip Bayless is one. Bayless is accused by the hairstylist of putting his body against hers and pressing against her breast, despite her telling him she wasn't interested in him. Okay. The hairstylist also claimed Bayless offered her $1.5 million for sex and became more aggressive as time went on. She accused Bayless of insulting her faith as well, claiming he asked, "Aren't you Muslim? Doesn't your dad have 3 or 4 wives?" When she reminded him that he is married. Respect, you know. This is crazy. This is crazy. How are you going to force a woman and talk about it? Who cares if you Muslim or not? That her dad had 4 or 5 wives. You cannot force your way onto a woman. When she said no, she mean no. When a man said no, it mean no. And you offer her $1.5 million? Come on. Come on. Just for sex. Then she had to remind him that he was married. Come on. She also alleged she was targeted for her anxieties by other unnamed employees during her time at Fox. Okay. Emmanuel Ocho, while not a complaint against him, on-air host Emmanuel Ocho is accused of having a sexual relationship with colleague Joy Taylor in 2020. Now let's get to the person this is about, Joy Taylor. Taylor is a Fox Sports host, is accused of insulting the hairstylist on a personal, professional level and telling her to get over it when the hairstylist reported alleged sexual harassment by Fox Sports executive Charlotte Dixon. That's Fox Sports executive Charlotte Dixon. Okay. Taylor is alleged to have had a sexual relationship with both Dixon and Ocho at the same time. When the hairstylist approached her with concern about the lawsuit state, Taylor told her that she would simply report Dixon's misconduct to Fox Sports once he was no longer useful to her. Hey, I'm just reporting news, you know. What kind of, you see, that's what a top executive, okay, you man won't get yourself into. She said, this was Taylor said, right? She said, she told the hairstylist simply that she would simply report Dixon's misconduct to Fox Sports once he was no longer useful to her. Think about it. Think about that. When he's no longer useful to her. So she don't know her self-worth. She was married, and this situation right here got her that divorce. And she stepped her way to the top. And Charlie Dixon, like I said, he's Fox Sports executive vice president of content, is accused of grabbing the hairstylist inappropriately. The hairstylist also accuses Dixon of entering a sexual relationship with Taylor and giving her the right to host Undisputed. As a result, Dixon was adamant that Taylor host Undisputed despite ejection from Bayless. Skip Bayless, the one that offered the hairdressers, the hairstylists, $1.5 million for sex and kept bumping into him sexually. It's crazy, ain't it? What y'all think about it so far? The hairless, the hairstylist says, adding that Taylor told her directly that she was given the job because of her relationship with Dixon. What kind of relationship that was? A sexual relationship. That's what it was. That's why she was given that position. The hairstylist alleged Taylor, then husband, found evidence of the inappropriate relationship before divorcing her. She also accused Dixon of paying off Taylor's second husband, former NBA player and coach Earl Watson, to stay silent about the matter. So hold on. Not once, but twice. See, I guess she divorced her first husband. The first husband divorced her, right? Then George Taylor's second husband, former NBA player and coach Earl Watson, paid him off. This is accused in a lawsuit of firing an unnamed female employee for refusing to have sex with him and keep his own wife on Fox's payroll so she would stay silent about his affairs. Boy, that's getting deep, ain't it? That's getting deep right there, ain't it? That's as deep. That's deep. So you got Skip Bayless. You got Omega Acho. Then you got Charlie Dixon, right? Got three of them. Then he keeps his wife on to keep her silent. Then he pays off her second husband to stay silent about the matter too. Oh, what a deadly world we weave. While Diaz is behind the scenes employee at Fox Sports rather than at OL Talent, he's the subject of some of the most explosive allegations from the lawsuit that helped paint the picture of what she claimed was a toxic work environment. Right? The hairstylist alleged Dixon racially and sexually harassed other employees, but was not reprimanded because he provided cocaine for colleagues. So he was providing some recreation stuff for him, right? Okay. Mr. Diaz openly gropes, harasses, and is inappropriate with women at fault. The lawsuit state added that Diaz was able to avoid punishment even after an incident where he removed his pants on live camera. Okay, let's see. Let's see who that is. Let's see what Fox Sports had to say. Well, we already know who that. Fox Sports statement. Fox Sports released a short statement after the lawsuit. We take these allegations seriously and have no further comment at this time, given this pending litigation. The company said in the wake of the bombshell. Notably, the lawsuit named longtime host Colin Cowherd, but not negatively. Cowherd is described as being professional and respectful to the hairstyle throughout her time at Fox Sports. This is what they said about they said they mentioned Shannon Sharpe, right? They're looking to it. Shannon Sharpe, meanwhile, said after the lawsuit served that it it got nothing to do with him and declined to address the allegation because he wasn't mentioned. Bennis did not address the allegation against him in the most recent episode of his new show on YouTube. Taylor also appeared on air after the lawsuit was filed, but did not mention any of the allegation. There's a lot of stuff going now. There's a lot of stuff going down, right? There's a lot of stuff going down. And this is too and this says Fox Sports George Taylor has three-word message for everyone. It's been quite a week for Fox Sports host George Taylor as a bombshell lawsuit effectively made her the laughingstock of a pretty sizable portion of the sports media landscape. Not to mention the target of some fairly vile remarks from former colleagues. But with the week now largely behind her, Taylor is entering the weekend with her head held high. How the hell can you hold your head high when you do that? And you sleeping with the Fox executive of Fox Sports, got one ex-husband, and the man you're sleeping with is practically playing off your second husband to stay quiet. And the executive that you're sleeping with, he keeping his wife on the payroll to keep her quiet. What would y'all do? What would y'all do in that situation? That's a bad situation to be in. We know it's been going on. We know it's been going on. But you cannot get mad at nobody but yourself, George Taylor. You can't get mad at nobody else but yourself, Charlie Dixon, Diaz. You can't be mad at nobody but yourselves. You put yourself in that position. You put yourself in that position to get talked about. You put yourself in that position to be looked at in a totally different light. You didn't respect your marriage vow to your first husband because you wouldn't slept with the Fox Sports executive. And the Fox Sports executive doesn't respect his vows either. Neither one of y'all is respecting y'all vows. And neither one of y'all still not respecting your vows. Because he wouldn't have to keep his wife on a payroll to keep her mouth closed. He wouldn't have to pay off your second husband to keep your mouth shut. We wouldn't have to do that. That's why some of our kids are in the situation they're in today. And she try to, but with the week now largely behind her, she's in this weekend with a head held high. She take it to her Instagram on Friday. Taylor posted her first message since the lawsuit and ensuing chaos dropped. She had a video of various highlights from Speak. Taylor added one small message. She's our queen, Taylor wrote. Fans in the comment of the video applauded Taylor for choosing to stand above the noise that the lawsuit was brought. Standing still, remaining silent, gotta love. She's top tier, one user replied. They could never make me hate her, wrote another. Definitely our queen, a third declared. She's no queen. She's no queen. I'm gonna tell you why she's no queen. A queen do not go do that. A queen do not go sit with nobody else her husband. A queen make it happen on her own. A queen do not go do that to her husband or nobody else's husband. A queen does not do what she did. See, these folks got it all twisted. I'm called, like I said, she for the street. She is a HOE. She is a hoe. I'm calling like I said. And guess what? That executive is a hoe his damn self because he wants to sleep with somebody. I'm calling like I said. Who don't like it? Go tell that Charlie Dixon I said he's a hoe. Somebody go tell Joe Taylor that she is a hoe. I don't care. I call it like I said. Who believe me? Who don't believe me? Hey, I call it like I said. You sleep your way to the top, get the position that you're in, that you're not qualified for, that you don't have no experience for. I don't care if you did radio. It don't matter if you did radio. You wasn't experienced in for that position. There was I guarantee you there was another woman, another man, quite more qualified than Joy Taylor for that position she got. I guarantee there was somebody else qualified for that position. Hey, it is what it is. I call it like I said. I'm not I'm not mad that she did what she hey, that's pretty women do what they gotta do to get where they gotta get to. What got me is, like I said, that you slept with the man, right? You were married. All the money that they paid up payroll, paying people to keep their mouth closed. And he's married. Then you said you're gonna do whatever to a man that you had consensual sex with, until you don't need him no more. That's a problem. So you're gonna make some allegation about a man that you spread your leg for to get your position, try to hold your position. But guess what, sweetheart? I'm going to tell you this, George Taylor. Fox is on the verge of, I don't know what they're on the verge of, but guess what? That executive of Fox Sports got somebody to answer to. Fox Sports already been under scrutiny for a while, but you go ahead and do what you do. When that second husband leaves you, don't go crying why you can't keep a man. You know why you can't keep a man? It because let me talk about it a second. I got much respect for her first husband. I got much respect for him. He divorced her. That shows you she would do anything to get what she want to get to. She would spread her leg for anybody to get to the top of whatever she wanted to get to. That's what I see for the situation. That's what I get for the situation. She would sleep with anybody to get what she want to get if it means getting a higher position. I'm gonna ask this question: how many men would sleep with somebody to get a position? How many young men and women would sleep with somebody to get a better position? I wait. I wouldn't. If I can't get that position on my own merit, I don't deserve that position. I feel like if you got more experience than the woman, I feel like if a lady got more experience at what a woman does, more experience at a position than that woman that step away to the top, why that woman that get that sleep with the boss? That's why. That's why. And then, like I said, I got some more news for you. Hear me out. 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 Hold on. Let me find it. I got two on the read. I got two on for you. I got two of them for you. Just give me a minute. Gotta find it. This from the Atlanta Black Star right here. It was an abuse of power. Black father outraged at Ohio cop who fished his 5-year-old son during traffic stop over expired tags. Oh, expired tag. Okay. One, I'm gonna let y'all know something. Expired tag, that's that, but a ticket. You show the court, show you got to do. You got the tag. A black father outraged after Ohio cop pulled him over for an expired tag and tinted windows before ordering his family out of the car and searching through the pockets of his 5-year-old son while the boy's hand was raised. Just think how traumatized that 5-year-old going to be. For a expired tag and tinted windows. Okay, that's that, but a ticket. They do not have to step out the car. You give us your rights, so you step out that car. So you step out the car, you give us your rights. Just give me my ticket and let me be on my way. The Department of Police said they were only doing it for the child safety. The child safety. What child safety? What's child safety? You didn't have the right to pull them out of the car. Oh, you had expired tag and tinted windows. That's just a ticket. That ain't nothing but a tout gold ticket. See, we got to protect our children. And there's no way a police officer should be petting out a man and his 5-year-old son. Okay, let's continue. But the boy's father said they had no proper call to search his car, much less his little boy, who he said remained shaken by the experience. Guess what the little boy doing now? The little boy is reacting with his toy. That's not cool, the boy's father, Brother Wilson, said, told KNOP News. They could have went about it a whole different way. The officer didn't have to touch his son. I don't care what y'all do to. I care what they do to you because they violate your rights. They say they put you over for a spy tag and tinted window. Guess what? That's a ticket. You go to court and fight it. Okay. They had to ask you to step out the car. The police claimed they had probable cause to search the car, and it occurred because a police dog alerted them to presence of drugs inside the car. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading, but that turned out to be false because police found no drugs in the car. Of course, there were no drugs in the car. And several studies over the years indicate that police dogs often provide false alerts of drugs in vehicles, going it wrong anywhere from 50%, getting it wrong anywhere from 50% of the time to 85% of the time. So guess what? This is what I found out sometime. A police statement, right? A police statement is not credible in court. A lie detector test is not credible in court. Guess what I found out that's not even credible in court? A drug dog who alerts. And one, I'm telling you, going to tell you this is a teachable moment. If you get put over speeding, an officer or a spy tag, tinted windows, something like that, you do not have to get out your car. Even if they ask you, once you step out the car, you're giving up your rights. They're gonna do something underhanded, drastic. They're gonna search your car. If they can't find it, and they might plant something. Might. I said might. Do not give up your rights, people. Go study the laws. Because he first only got a ticket for the tinted window and the expired tag. But what made me so sick is you told them to get out the car. This 5-year-old got his hand against the car. You searched his pockets, and he reacted the situation with his toys. And you think this child gonna be trust police from now on? No, he's not. That's crazy. That is very crazy right there. I don't understand that. You do not search. The search of a 5-year-old child is practically egregious. The police claim this was for the child safety, yet the fact paint a different picture. Okay, I'm gonna. Hold on. I'm seeing. Okay, I'm gonna reach out some. When police in Illinois performed consensual. Hold on. Other studies, listen to this, other studies indicate police dogs are acting on the racial bias of their police handlers. Consider black Latino driver can be anywhere from 2.5 times to 4 times as likely to see their car casually search for drugs during traffic stop than white drivers, even though white drivers are more likely to have illegal drugs in their cars. Mm. When police when police in Illinois performed a consent search in 2013, white motorists were far more likely than minority motorists to be found with contraband, according to a 2014 report published by the ACLU Illinois, which refers to consent searches. The term police use for when motorists give permission to have their vehicle searched. The ACLU found state data showed that white motorists were more likely than black and Hispanic to have contraband when searches was conducted. White motorists were 49% more likely than black motorists and 56% more likely than Hispanic motorists. There is no denying that police dogs have been historically used in the United States against black people to capture runaway enslaved people during the 19th century and to attack black citizens who have not acted aggressively since then, which continues today. So, despite the excuses provided by the police department to justify the search, they will likely be sued by the black family. Okay? So, it's crazy. This is crazy. Like I said, you got to study your laws. Got to study your laws because got to have some kind of sense of security. You got to. Right. Hey, I'm with you on that together. I'm with you on that. Because if you just pull me over for a expired tag and tint, okay, get my ticket so I can keep going. Then I fight it in court. And guess what? So I get the tint taken care of and my license plate taken care of. But they had no right to pull that man and that child out of the car. They had no right to pat down that man and search his pocket. They had no right to pat down and search that 5-year-old. They had no right to search the car. Bottom line. I know there's some good cops out there, but it's too much just rapid running and going around. Got another one for you though, together. You want to hear this right here? I got. Know what I was talking about these churches? Okay, here we go. Black America drags old-fashioned pastor who forced a woman to apologize to the church for being pregnant. See, this one I'm gonna take up for the woman right here. This one I'm gonna take up for him. In a non-violent video, a young woman is brought to tears while telling her church about her pregnancy. Okay, here we go. You ready together? Here we go. The internet is outraged after a clip of a Virginia church service has now gone viral. In the video, Pastor Terry W. Jackson, a true Vine Episcopal church, brings a young, unidentified woman to the podium to apologize to the whole congregation for being pregnant out of wedlock. Okay. Okay. We don't condone sin, the pastor told the congregation after the woman's statement. Ain't no baby shower. You have a baby. Nobody in this church about to attend one. Not attend no baby shower of this young lady. How you going to try to chastise this young lady, make her have her apologize? I don't care if she want to apologize herself. It's to the congregation or not. You do not do that to a young lady. But I got a question. What is that young man that got her pregnant? Why is he not in front of the church apologizing? Why he is not doing it? Why y'all not chastising him? That's the problem. That's the whole. Not only I got a problem with him, her. She shouldn't have to go up there apologize to the congregation. She should have to. And he should be saying the thing he said. You for to be a forgiving. You for to be highlighting the walk with Jesus, highlighting forgiveness. You agree with the pastor? Making her get in front of the congregation, in front of God, in front of the congregation, apologizing. Okay, I want to see how you feel about this together. See, she said that. Okay. See how you feel. Let's see that. Let's see. It goes on to say, despite church members seemingly in agreement with this pastor action, Black Twitter was not as kind. Ex-user said, making a teen girl come up to the front of the church to apologize for being pregnant out of wedlock may want to burn every church down. No, it's not about that. It's not about that. It's not about celebrating, right? But if you're gonna bring the girl up there, why don't you bring the guy up there too? See that? See, y'all always say, "Oh, I'm bashing women," but now I'm defending one. Now I'm calling why the pastor didn't bring that man out. See, it's more than one way to chastise a child for making a mistake, right? To doing something wrong. But I got a question: how many of the people in the church has sinned? How many of the people in that church had done something wrong and hasn't been in front of the church congregation apologize for at that church? See, that's what people get it misconstrued. Because yeah, she made a mistake, got pregnant out of wedlock. So has a whole lot of many other women that that goes to some of these churches. But how many of the people in that church that have sinned? I guarantee that pastor has sinned in his life. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the boy go to church. You do not do that to a little girl. You do not do that to a young lady. You don't make her get in front of the church and apologize. See, one, I'm telling you who has to blame in this right here. I'm telling you who has to blame that. Not only the church. Yeah, the mother agreed with the pastor what he did, right? And she want to come back to people in the comments, right? But guess what? You fail as a mother. You fail as her mother. What is the father in her life? See, people fail. People, it does. Look here. Hey, together. I don't care if the pastor say anything. The pastor can say anything, but is he living his life right as a pastor? See, that's what people fail to realize. He has said his doggone self. I guarantee he ain't gonna get up there and apologize for his wrong. He done did. None of them people in the congregation gonna get up there and apologize for what they did wrong. That's a sin. See, shaming somebody, that's a shame, that's a shaming process. You don't not shame nobody. So guess what? If you shame her, guess what she gonna wind up doing? Okay. She gonna start rebelling, and she gonna probably wind up getting pregnant again. It doesn't matter. Mama ain't doing her job. See, what people feel if the father's not around, let's say the father wanted to be around. Let's say the father wanted to be around. Let's say the father wanted to be around. And her mama didn't let her daddy be around. Who faulted that? I don't care if the mother at work or not. Who faulted that? That's the mama fault. And guarantee you, the mama probably knew what the world was going on. I'm not giving her no pass. I'm not giving the pastor no pass. I'm not giving nobody in that church no pass. Cause if they haven't look, ain't nobody that goes to that church or goes to any church, they have sinned. And I guarantee you, none of them went up there to apologize. Yeah, it's a mistake. There's a lot of women that go to churches, got pregnant out of wedlock, haven't went, and I guarantee you, they haven't went and stood in front of the congregation. And I guarantee you, the mother went and told the pastor that her daughter is pregnant out of wedlock. So you gonna tell it on your daughter that she pregnant out of wedlock? What kind of mother are you? See, there's some females that feel bad about what they do and they don't did it. There's some that don't have no child to another child till after they don't got married. Without being chastised, without being let to be shamed in front of other people. Yeah, we don't know their life though. But I'm looking at the situation where they presented. There's a whole lot of people don't like that situation where, okay, yeah, like I said, you can shame somebody. You cannot shame somebody for not doing what they want to do. If a person want to do what they want to do and do it anyway, that shaming ain't gonna do them no good. Cause guess what? It's just like if you don't want your son or daughter to go with that girl or that boy, and you try to talk to them, say, "Oh, he or she no good, whatever." Guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna push them closer and closer together. Then you won't be able to do nothing about. Yeah, but it comes from the adults. They come from adults, right? See, the pastor could have took him into the pastor took her him. The pastor could have took her and the mother in the pastor study with his wife in there and talked to her instead of having her stand in front of the congregation. See, it's a better way to handle stuff like that. Now, some people don't have embarrassment and shame like that well. Some people go start drinking whatever that try to drink that pain away or being shamed. You know what I'm saying? Sit them down. You don't have to put them in front of the congregation. That's the problem I got with it. Making her apologize. Making her apologize. But hey, she know who she slept with. That girl know who she slept with. And I guarantee the mother know who she slept with. She probably told the mother who she slept with and who got her pregnant. But no, that man, that boy, that man, whoever isn't get called out. So it's 3 factors in there. It's the pastor. It's 4 factors: the pastor, the mother, the daughter, and the other guy that did that. Guess what? It's other girl gonna do what they're gonna do anyway. Right? People gonna do what they're gonna do anyway. But from what I see with that church, from what I see that church online, from what I see for that church online, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. I've never been to a church. I never seen a pastor chastise and make somebody apologize in front of the congregation. How you make somebody apologize for a mistake that they don't know and that we don't know, or they don't know, or the mother don't know that she gonna make again out of this one? Do you want a child to feel like that's how to go about a situation? Oh, if I do this, if I do that, and adults see the same thing, I do this, I do that. Oh, let me go in front of the church and apologize and get shunned. And then tell that, tell her it won't be no baby shower. Then tell your members not to attend. Now tell me, is that right or wrong? Respect, Grateful. You right, Grateful. It's not rewarding her. So, other words, teen pregnancy, that guy, girl, man, and woman get pregnant, right? Single mother, out of wedlock. Okay, so that means he tell the congregation. See, it is that kind of situation. Check why that is that kind of situation. Get pregnant out of wedlock. Who says marriage is that on a piece of paper, right? It's written on a piece of paper, right? And when you're in a relationship with somebody, for a long time, do you actually need that piece of paper to say, "Oh, I'm married. I'm missing what I miss, Mr. and Mrs. Whoever"? No, you don't. So that grown women that get pregnant out of wedlock, they have baby shower. They got friends that throw a baby shower, bring them gifts, peppers, diapers, bottles, whatever the baby gonna need. So how you get off? How is a pastor going? I'm gonna ask you this together. I'm gonna ask you this together. All right. If a pastor tell you not to do something, don't attend something, are you gonna do it, or do you have your own mind? Oh, the church already sending the wrong message to the pastor, the deacons, and the mother board. They already sending the wrong message to the youth of the church. The church already messed up. Because guess what? There ain't that many people, there ain't many black people attending churches now. There ain't a whole lot of millennium attending churches right now. But guess what? You don't throw no shower. Guess who's gonna be flipping the say if that's your daughter, right? You're not gonna throw no baby shower. She gonna go, hey, guess what? Okay, you're gonna put her out. Okay. Good. You're gonna put her out. Let her be a grown up. Okay, fine. She out on the street. She working to make a thing happen for her child. That man that got her pregnant, that boy that got her pregnant, they wound up getting married. They started having a successful life. They started living big and making it big in whatever they do. Okay. Then also the mother and the pastor of the church that did that to her need their help. Then what? Should that girl help them? Should she help them? I think what they did to her, how they put her, made her apologize for the church, and told nobody going to attend her baby shower. Nobody helped her with the baby. She had to do it on her own, and got successful while doing it. Should she help that church? And that making sense. Y'all ain't making no sense. How many women have went around here and got pregnant out of wedlock? How many times have you attended churches? How many people that goes to church has done something wrong that is not godly like? How many people is walking around on this earth that is attend that church she attends? I guarantee you, if I go up there to where that church is and ask every last one of them, have they ever sinned? They might lie to me and say no, but guess what? Lying is a sin. But you know that some women have become successful out of wedlock. But like I said, out of wedlock, what is wedlock? Oh, get married in front of the pastor of the church. Okay, woo-hoo, yeah, okay. That because you know why? You know why? I'll tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I think that pastor did that. She didn't marry that boy or that man. It wasn't no church wedding. He's not getting paid to do the ceremony. So why you think there's so many millennials, so many Z's, and so many of these young folks is not attending churches? I would even hardly attend church because there's too much corruption going on in the church. You want to make the pastor want to make these all kind of silly rules. Oh, what I should be doing, what I should do this, I should be doing that. But guess what? Are you following your own rules? Are you following the laws of the Bible? Are you not sinning? I don't see some pastor that say don't do this, don't do that. But guess what? Oh, they got some liquor in the house, drinking it. Oh, I seen some smoking a cigarette. Yeah. I see some of them cussing. What kind of message that send your congregation? It doesn't matter. See, together you missing the point. You do not make that girl get up and apologize for getting pregnant out of wedlock unless you have both parties there. You got to have both parties there. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's the problem I got. You do not. You have her that apologize, but you don't have the boy that apologize too. So if you don't have both of them that apologize, why you gonna make her do the apologizing and chastise her for getting pregnant out of wedlock when you cannot chastise that man or that boy for getting her pregnant? Why you can't chastise him? That's not fair. That's not fair at all. There ain't no rules on no church. Everybody know. You know what? I'm getting tired of people saying, you know the rules, you know the rules, you know. Fuck the doggone rules in the church. The pastor and everybody in the congregation, they want to follow the whole of the Bible. They want to follow the rules that fits them. They want to follow the part of the Bible that fits them, but want to throw out the rest of it with the bath water. That's not going to work. See, and I'm going to tell you this right here. See, when you make somebody do something, that's not going to stop them from doing it again. See, if you make a girl go apologize in front of the church for getting pregnant, guess what? You know what I say about apology when you got to make somebody go do something. That apology is not genuine. So it defeated the purpose. That defeated the purpose. Because you had to make, if he had to make her apologize for getting pregnant out of wedlock, that apology is not genuine. She's not. She's just doing it because you making her do it. She ain't doing it because she want to do it herself. So, yep. You're right, Griff. Yeah, the whole church. See, the thing is, when you make somebody apologize, is that apologize for real or is it fake? That is the question. Is that apology for real or fake? So do he make people go sleep around with somebody else's wife out of wedlock without even getting pregnant? Do he make the men and women apologize for sleeping with a woman or man out of wedlock? Do he make them apologize in front of the church? Do he make a man and woman that live together that's not married apologize in front of the church? That's a sin according to the Bible. Yeah, but I don't care, old or new church, whatever. Everybody in that church has sinned, no matter what the sin is. I want to see a video where all of them that has sinned have apologized for the congregation. See, this is how I look at it. One, the mother and the pastor should not make that young lady apologize in front of the congregation without the man there. I don't care, he don't go to church, whatever. Guess what? He should have been there and apologized his doggone self. See, and that's why some young people turn away from churches. Because we all know some churches, you got some churches that do what they're supposed to do, but you got a whole lot of churches that not doing what they're supposed to do. Because I guarantee you, just about everybody that goes to a church, is not a saint. They all have sinned. Hey, I just call it like I see it. But everybody, like I said, you don't do that. You don't do that. It ain't like she did it herself. And the mother said, hey, the pastor right. I don't care if he don't. Well, if that's the point, you still do not make her good. Not you don't make her get in front of the church and apologize. You sit down and talk to her. Because when a pastor announced that when she apologized for the congregation, everybody knows her business. And guess what? And I guarantee some of them in the congregation is not going to listen to that pastor. They're going to help that young lady out. See, that's the point I'm trying to make. You can't make nobody do something they want to do anyway. If you're going to make her apologize, you do not do it in front of the church. Do not do it in front of the congregation, especially if you don't have the other party there for that situation. But that ain't what you're supposed to do it. If you truly is a leader, if you're true as a leader of a church building, right? If you're truly a leader of a church building, see, I gotta do more research on that pastor. I wonder if he have a daughter. I wonder how many times she don't sin. How many times he don't make her apologize in front of that church, in front of the congregation. So, if that's the case, but like I said, I don't care that they could. I don't care that tradition, whatever they do, whatever their policy, their rules, whatever. Hey, rules and policy can be broken. Because if you don't have two parties there that did the act together, one party should not be apologizing. And then again, if you had to make somebody apologize, that apology is not genuine. No, I won't. I won't have no church full of pregnant women, young folk. Because like I said, young people do not do what you tell them to do. They do what they see. Think about it. Ain't no telling mama probably single, had a man over, had sex with him. Guess what? Boom. See, like I said, it's a different way to chastise somebody. You don't have to put them in front of the congregation. You don't. You don't have to do that. You don't. So guess what's gonna happen? The next young lady that get pregnant, she's not gonna go to that church. She gonna stay away from that church. She's probably not even gonna go back. Then that way you lose members. Now, how can you have faith in a pastor in a church that you belong to that's supposed to be church? A church is supposed to be like family. Church is supposed to be like family. I don't care what kind of time need you need. You need family supposed to be there for you. But churches is not like that. You don't. I feel like you do not chastise or make somebody apologize in front of the church without the other party there. Because it make it like, oh, she got a sex pregnant. Okay, so the boy don't go to church. So guess what? If he's not there in the church, you don't you don't put her in front of the church to apologize. You take her to a room with the mother there, and y'all talk. The more than one way to steal a person away. More than one way. I'm not telling them how to run their church. I'm telling how I would have did it. And a lot of people, hey, I'm not the only one to feel that way. I don't think they did, Grateful. No, they didn't. Okay, I'm gonna read another thing you said. This was another said making a teen girl come up to the front of the church to apologize for being pregnant out of wedlock mates. Makes you want to, yeah, I read that already, okay. Another user agrees that extremist practice like this are seen with their yeah, I figured that's cult-like mentality. That cult-like mentality. That one man even took matters to his own hand and confronted the pastor for embarrassing the young girl. But it didn't go exactly as planned. In a video he took, confronted Pastor Jackson. The man asked, "Are you the pastor that publicly shamed that lady?" He was eventually kicked out of the church by the church goons, as he called them. See, when you confront somebody with the truth, and somebody confront them with the truth, and you want answers, that what happens. Because if that was the right thing to do, the pastor would have had his church goon kick him out of the church. So, in other words, I confront a pastor for what he did wrong or what she did wrong, right? And you don't like my attitude, and you don't like me questioning you, and you kick me out of the church, dude. Why should I do that? Make any sense? Kicking somebody out of the church because of the question they asked? Despite the outrage, the True Vine Apostolic Church wasn't the first, nor is it the only church set in such an old school practice. But in light of the bad press True Vine is receiving, she hopes this doesn't stop people from attending church. Oh, it's gonna stop people from attending that church. You're gonna stop people from attending church. Lord, I didn't know they still do this. I hate how this will reach so many people and keep them turned away from the church. This is so wrong and has always been wrong. Okay. No, I didn't know they. Okay. So I know you said this is exactly why so many young folks have turned their back on the church in the first place, and people wonder why so many in the younger generation don't go to church. Who are they for her to be apologizing to? Hey, I'm not saying this. Everyone in there has still sin. No sin is greater than the other. Why is a boy or man never made to go up there? The world hates women and girls. See, the last few statement, the last statement, okay, and then the word of hate. This what I found. She said this one put this there. Everyone in there has and still sin, which she is right. Her own mother. This is her response to this. In response to the foolishness, the girl's own mother came out on Facebook telling people to mind their business on Facebook. Dee Miles wrote, I do want you to know that you all are interrupting my peace, and it causes more damage than good." Now, see, one, nobody interrupted your peace. Two, you should have kept out of your daughter. Three, you should have made your daughter get apologize. I don't care what church you go to. You for protect your daughter at all cost. I don't care if from the outside world or at the church. You did not protect your child. You did not protect your child from getting pregnant. You sure didn't protect your child from getting embarrassed. You sure didn't protect the child from getting embarrassed. So she can go say what she want to say. She can ride with the pastor all day long, and guess what? People gonna talk about it. And like I said, that's why younger people is not going to church. Because every time they do something, somebody want to scrutinize them what they doing wrong. But guess what? There's a whole lot of people that's in that church that does sin and still sinning. Hey, but teach his own. But like I said, there's more than one way to skin a cat, right? And the mother says she's staying with her. The woman could have said her daughter willingly approached it and was welcome and embraced with open. No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't. I don't think she was willingly to go up there. I don't think she was willing to go up there. She said she stand on what. This is what the mother said. I stand on what she been taught, and she raises her daughter to do the same. You raise your daughter to do the same. That's the problem. That's why your daughter got pregnant out of wedlock. As you say, because you raised her to be like you. See, to get this, what I'm saying. I guarantee you, this was a mother trying to be her daughter's friend, and guess what? Being her friend, her daughter got pregnant. See, I'm going to tell the church. I'm tell the church this right here. Tell the church. Tell people like this right here. If you haven't said, right? If you haven't said, what gives you the right to want an apology? To want an apology from a young anybody if you haven't said. So if you haven't said, you should need apology. If you haven't said, so what I'm looking at is they're gonna make everybody go up there and apologize for they sin. I'm gonna see something here. I'm gonna look up a word here. Okay. Here's what it says right here for apocalypse, for the church they go to, right? It means to walk in the ways and teach of Jesus the way, to walk in the ways and teach of Jesus the way the apostle did, right? He said the one is sent out. Okay. If you want to walk in the way like so-called like Jesus, right? Guess who? Guess who? If you want to go by that right there, guess who Jesus loved the most? You just see, you did. Jesus did not chastise the sinners out in public. That's one. That one where that church got it wrong. That's basically in public. You do it in front of the congregation. And Jesus also said, for the one, if you haven't, for one who hasn't said, cast the first stone. And guess what it did? They dropped the stones. So to make her apologize in front of the church, and the woman talk about the mother talk about where she raised her child. Yeah, you're screwed up, sister. You gotta go back and evaluate the way you raise your child. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It is what it is. But like I said, these situations right here, so I feel like, yeah, she got pregnant. Yeah, she probably knows she did it wrong, and you shaved her. Okay, that's fine and dandy. And fine and dandy. Just think about how strict some of these churches are, right? Let's say that she messed up and committed another sin, but let's say not pregnant, she committed another sin. She's not going to go back to that church. No youth going to want to go to church. That's why youth don't go to church now, because everybody in that church city is judgmental of the youth. Guess what? That's why I don't go to church, because some of these pastors are hypocritical. They are hypocrite. And some of the church members, the deacons, the mother board, I don't care what part of the church staff you work on, y'all, they are hypocritical. The why I say they're hypocritical, because they do dirt they doggone self. They have sinned and they are still sinning, and they keep telling the young folks not to do the same thing. I've been at home on about an hour or so. I will be back on in the morning. Oh yeah, they do that. I do that. I know they do that. I know they do that. But I'm saying that I'm telling you, you know where they learn that from? They learn that from their parents. So the parents do the same thing. Hey, the parents be doing all kinds of stuff way in front of the church. Guess what? Get in front of the church. Guess what? They acting like it's like they never did that, no sin in their life. Same with the pastors. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in that church is half sin. There ain't nobody perfect in that doggone church. Ain't nobody in that church that can't say they hadn't committed no sin. And what they think about this though, they thought they think sin can be physical, but guess what? Some of them church members, some of the church members that go to these churches, even in that church, have sinned. Maybe physical, doing something wrong, physical, something come out of their mouth, whatever. But guess what? Guess what they fail to realize? If you're thinking, if you're thinking so bad, whatever, you have sinned. But like I said, everybody, I'm gonna tell you this: hey, nobody on this earth can walk like Jesus walked, because everybody had cage short, had fall. Like, like I said, these social medias that the young people watches has influence more than the parent does. So it is what it is. Like I said, lovers. I'll be back in the morning. I don't know what time. Probably about around 11 for the basketball game start for my pregame show. I love everybody, and men and women, don't try to slip your way to the top, because they ain't gonna end well for you. The show ain't gonna end well for the one that you slept with. Just saying. And learn your laws. Learn your laws. Learn your laws. And remember, there's more than one way to skin a cat. If you want to do something like that church did, make sure both parties there. If not, the both parties not there, make sure you take take her somewhere where you can talk to her privately. Somebody, because shaming somebody, or they gonna make them do not want to come back. Love, respect yourself. You see through all the BS. And self-love is the best love. Who can you love? Who can love you better than you love yourself? Peace. I'm out. And thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody you knew. Together. Grateful. Eve James. I hit you up a little bit. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Because guess what? This needs to be talked about. Hey, don't fall for the fake. Why fall for the fake? We get ahead of real. And women, men, especially women, hey, like I said, sleeping to the top, especially when you got experience, is not good for you. Peace. And I am out.